Hello friends, you are welcome to BE, Being an Engineer YouTube channel. Today we will see the subjects which we should learn to become a successful design engineer. Do you know that many people thinks that if they knows the CAD softwares, they will become a design engineer. But friends, according to me, you will become just a CAD engineer. If you want to become a design engineer, you should have a knowledge of both engineering subjects as well as CAD softwares. Both are important. And second thing, many people are in the misunderstanding that we don't need engineering knowledge while performing your job. But it's totally wrong. Yes, you need engineering knowledge to perform your role properly. So now question comes that if I want to become a mechanical design engineer, which subjects should I study or focus? Today, I won't just give you the list of the subjects which you should study, but I will tell you why you should study that subject with some practical examples. We will start from first year of engineering. Side by side, I will make a list of important subjects for design engineering. The first one is engineering graphics. We call this subject as language of mechanical engineering. Not only in design department, but if you are going in any department of mechanical engineering, whether it may be production, quality, development or any other department. If you don't understand the language of mechanical engineering, your survival will become difficult and you may face many problems. And in design department, you must have a knowledge of engineering graphics, starting from first angle and third angle to the large drawings. Second number comes engineering mechanics. Consider you are designing a system to lift a load. Assume system is like that. This is a rigid wall, this is a bar, this one is another bar, and you have to lift this 1 ton load from this truck. So if you don't know or if you can't calculate how this 1 ton weight will be distributed over these bars and how this system can be in equilibrium, you won't be able to design these bars. So focus on mechanics, which will ultimately help you in strength of material and you will be able to become a good design engineer. Third one is manufacturing processes or technology. This subject can be the most important subject for design engineers. Some people think that manufacturing process is needed for production people only. If you are a design engineer, then you have to follow production process guidelines while designing any part. Consider you are working in automotive industry which manufactures sheet metal parts, and you are asked to design a sheet metal bracket like this. It's a front view. Do you know what is this? It's a bend relief. If you don't know why we use relief, you may make a design like this also. And also, if you know you have to give a bend relief but you don't know how much it should be, then there may be chances that you will make a parts like this or like this. Ultimately, all of these designs will lead to a failure at production stage. Because of this only, you should have a thorough knowledge of production processes. After that, material science and metallurgy. You should have a good knowledge of material science and metallurgy because you are the person who is going to decide which material we should use for any particular product, like whether we should go for a plastic or steel or something else. And even the heat treatments and surface finish like powder coatings are also decided by design department. Also, you should know various properties of materials like tensile strength, ultimate tensile strength, elongation and carbon percentage, etc. so that you will be able to select appropriate material. It's not like that you should remember or memorize exact figures, but you should know what is meaning of these properties and significance of these properties. Now again, the most important subject is strength of materials. Here I will explain with very simple example. Everyone knows the formula that sigma b is equal to my by I. But all of us knows this formula for the calculation of problems only for exam. Consider this wooden scale like this. We hang this scale in two ways, like this and like this. We apply force over here and here from upward direction. Now its cross section will come like this. If I ask you which one will be stronger, everyone can easily answer this. Second one is stronger. But what if cross section is complicated? Like this or maybe like this? Then here we use second moment of area, which is I. Here also you can calculate I for both cross section and decide which cross section is stronger. And we can use this formula to calculate how much stresses will induce inside this part. If these stresses are greater than the strength of material, part will get failed, and if not, then it will be a safe. So clear all your SOM basics. Sixth one is design of machine elements. Here I don't think I have to give much explanation. Everyone knows this, why it's important. Let's move to next one, metrology and quality control. Guys, never make a mistake of considering this subject for a quality people only. When any design engineer makes drawing, he has to mention all dimensions and other things, and these dimensions should be mentioned in a way that quality person should be able to measure that. Consider you have given a dimension like this, and there is not any tool in your company that can measure this dimension. Then it will create complexity for quality department, and they will give a lots of to design department. And also they checks only things which are mentioned in the drawings. So design department have to make sure that each and every important thing is given in the drawing. So you should have a knowledge of all quality tools and methodology. Now, other than all academic subject, one major thing which should be more focused is GD&T. This is very important thing any design engineer should know. I won't speak much about this. Very soon we are going to give you a complete videos on GD&T. Until that, stay tuned. Now some people may ask, what about heat transfer, rack, theory of machines, like that subjects? Again, all of these subjects are needed for each and every sector, but these subjects are important for particular sectors only, such as heat transfer, rack. These subjects are needed if you are going for companies which manufactures refrigerators, AC, etc. And theory of machine will be needed if you are going in the companies which manufactures gears and transmission systems, etc. So guys, hope you like this video. Please share it with your friends and subscribe our channel to motivate us.